I was driving in the snow the other day, and even though I was feeling fearful at times because of how much ice and snow was still on main roads, I recognized that I had enough trust in myself to be able to go out and see what I could do to handle the situation. There have been many times in the past where I've gotten stuck not being able to get my car down a road because of how much snow or ice or other cars struggling to get around. And a lot of times when I'm faced with a situation where I need to drive in potentially bad weather, I recognize that fear comes up and I don't even want to try. And in this situation, I made a decision to go out and see what the roads were like. I didn't have that many back roads to travel before I got to some pretty well traveled places that I was fairly confident would be mostly clear. And when I was actually in the experience, that's when I felt this huge sense of accomplishment and pride for how I'd been able to set this fear aside and not let it hold me back. And even though there's lots of things that could have gone wrong or lots of challenges that I may have encountered in that journey from home to work, I also recognized that I had already been through a lot of difficult experiences driving in the snow in the past, and that I had been able to get through them when those times of difficulty appeared. And it wasn't always easy. Sometimes I had to ask for help when it was really uncomfortable, but I got through it. And each and every time, I learned to trust myself to handle those uncertainties and discomfort. And I recognized driving in the snow that I had developed a sense of trust around my ability to handle the situation, whatever came. I find that when we are looking for things that we want to change, when we are intentionally looking for things that we want to improve or want to make even slight shifts about, instead of just going through autopilot and letting things hold us back, there's so many opportunities that come to just help you see things more and more clearly. And the more I do this with a smile and grace and a sense of compassion for both myself and my own journey and the things I see others struggling with, the more likely I am to keep showing up and keep trying and not let those previous experiences or limitations from the past hold me back.